Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. From where we're watching from, it is evening time in Nigeria. Yeah. So we are here with a guy. It's a realtor. It's a guy who's into real estate, and he has done amazingly well in the real estate industry. So I want to be interviewing him this evening. I'm going to be asking him some couple of questions. I'm going to be sharing some insights in the real estate industry that will really be helpful to you. So just stay tuned with us as we go through the interview together. 30 seconds, please
All right.
kindly introduce yourself for the people to
Uh,
know more about you.
all right. My name is Barjo Michael. I'm a real estate. I'm a rector, and aside from being a rector, I'm into software development. So I'm actually more passionate about helping people securing, land and properties across Nigeria.
Yeah, so it's been a long while. I think one was the last time we missed. I think that was last year.
Yeah, yeah,
Last year,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a good friend of mine. We've been together. Amazing guy. Can you share your experience into the journey of like how did you get to real estate? What's the experience like? Like just share.
All right. Coming from a background that is not well, financially buoyant, I've been looking at a lot of investment, like something I can actually do to earn a lot of money, right? And, I've done a couple of things and I got to discover, real estate. That's way back 2018. So I just said, okay, let me just try this. But I actually didn't go deeply into that in 2018, but few years down the line, I learned a couple of things, and I think that was 2020. So I venture more into that. That's how I get to discover real estate, and from that time on, right, I fell in love with that, and I've been doing that.
Such a good story to hear. Such a good story to hear. Um, he's been into the real estate industry and he's been doing amazingly well. I have a friend. I have a good friend of mine that bought a land from him, and I'm asking my friend like how was the process like. I was like, wow, like this guy is an amazing guy. He did the way he was able to interact with him, the kind of land he bought,
Thank you.
and the way he was saying it. I'm like, oh my god, I need to bring him onto the show to ask him more questions. You just heard him say it,
Yeah.
the way why he go into the real estate industry, his journey. Because of time, it's because of time he will have shared more. But let's quickly go to the next question without wasting much of the time. Tell us, what is the difference between a realtor and a monile?
Hmm.
Because we have all those people that you buy land from a monile
Yeah.
and at the time will come, they
You
have go and
sell it to
sell
another
it to other person.
person,
Like all those
and
struggles. Tell
two,
me.
2 to 3 people own the properties. All right. So the difference between Omonile and the erector is one. Erector is have a certificate, one, and two, you probably work under some organization. For me, I work with Adrian's Home. I work with the likes of Aloyalty in Lagos. I work with the likes of Veracity and the rest of them. So we that's what we a rector is. A rector is satisfied and it's under an umbrella. But when we talk about those Omanile, you don't even know where they are. You don't know whether they have
Those
they
people
don't
are
even have an
very
office.
funny
And in
people.
fact, when they claim that they have an office, you may come there tomorrow or the next
I
time
find
and
it
then
vanish.
nobody is there. So you cannot hold anybody responsible.
Mm,
But a rector, you can actually hold him responsible. Oga, I make this transaction with you, right? And in fact, they have bosses that you can actually go to that, okay, I make, in fact, the money is not even coming to this person in the in the first place because you are paying directly to
company.
the company. So you can actually trace the name of the company that, all right, so I pay this money to you. Your lawyer and everybody can actually, can verify that. So that is just the difference between Omonile and
Now, there are some lands that all those companies like Andron, all
yeah,
those, they don't have access to, and people need to, because, for instance, there was a land very close to GRA in Shagam there,
yeah.
and yeah, and and I got that the land was sold for I think a couple of 200
Millions.
to 200 million. But where the land is not a company owned land. You know, it's not a land that is owned
Okay.
by all these
All right.
companies. So somebody has to be the agent.
Agent.
I don't know. So why I'm asking that question is, now you're recommending that I should go to a rector if I want to buy a land. I should not go to Mele because of the wahala.
Yeah.
Now, is it possible for me to buy land from a realtor that is not a company owned?
Yeah, that's why I said I make mention earlier that a rector is a certified somebody. He has certificates. In fact, he has certificates, and he probably, yeah, he work with lawyers. In fact, it is somebody that you can actually hold responsible. So you get, before you want to buy property from somebody,
Yeah.
there are information you really need to be privileged to, and this information I'm talking about are the credential, what actually made that person,
I want to sell the place.
no, what actually made that person qualify,
Right.
to be the one to sell that land to you. You don't get what I'm saying?
No, the thing is, based on my own understanding, I
All
don't
right.
know. Based on my, I know realtors are people that sell land for
Company,
companies.
yeah.
Now, is it possible to, okay, imagine I want to buy a land and the land is not owned by a
It's not
company.
owned by a company.
Do I
And
still need to go and meet a
meet
realtor,
a
or
rector.
I
No,
should
no, no, no,
just
no,
go
no, no,
to
no, no,
anybody
no.
that?
No, you don't need to meet the rector. The important thing is who owns that property. Is knowing the exact person that owns the property, and then you coming up with your lawyer. That is the best thing. That's the best thing to do in that case. You don't need to go and find a
A
rector. But if
realtor.
you want to, have a rector to do that work for you, because it involves a lot of stress and a lot of work. You may not have the time, you may not have the energy, you may not have the experience to do those work. Now, when you get the qualification, when you get a rector to do that for you, it will save you those time, it will save you those stress and the rest.
Okay. Now I think I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. So in the case whether maybe I need to buy land,
Yeah.
then I don't know where the land
Yeah.
is or how to get to the
Get-
place. So I'll look for a realtor. I need the land like this, let me get
Let me
it.
get it.
But in the case where I know the land,
the la-
I know the owner of the land, I don't need the
You
realtor.
don't
I
need it.
can do the
All the
processing.
only thing you just need is a
The
lawyer to,
lawyer.
to make sure that you are actually doing the right thing.
I think I got that. You also got that, I believe. Talking about CFO.
All right.
Talking about CFO. Recently, I bought a land somewhere, and we, I bought the land. We got the certificates, all those stuffs. So I went and read about land buying processes, and I got to know that you need to do CFO stuff like that. So I called the guy, the agent, the guy that helped me get the place, and said, okay, let's go and discuss for the place. Yeah, fine, good. So we went to the lawyer. Was he a lawyer or a land surveyor?
Last
They
survey.
said not before the CFO, they will first of all do
They mentioned
surveyor.
the surveyor. Yeah.
So we went to meet the land surveyor, and he said we should bring. The money he mentioned was small. I think it was almost close to a million for
To
just
the,
an acre of land.
yeah.
Close to a million. I'm like, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. So I didn't do it. So I want to ask, that CFO, is it really actually necessary? Why is it necessary? Why is it necessary?
Yeah, CFO is just like the certificate that you are the owner of these properties, right? So one important thing about CFO is you can actually, for that period of, in fact, 99 years, you are the owner of that land.
99 years.
Yes, until you now renew it. So if you own that document,
Hold on. That's helpful. It's for a period of 19. I
yeah,
thought it's everlasting.
it's not
99,
everlasting. It's not
99
everlasting.
years.
So 99 years, you need to what, go and
Renew it.
like renew the properties again. It's
If,
not like
or else the government will.
here's the government, the land belongs to the government.
Oh
Now
my
it's no
God.
longer belong.
Oh my
So
God.
as of now in Nigeria, no, I think no land actually is up to that now. Like according to
99 years.
yeah,
Since
no
even
land is
Nigeria is never up to 99 years.
you
Yes.
get, so probably like for the something, but along the line, if the land, probably it may not be your own generation
Sure,
now,
sure.
probably your children now, they will have to go and do
The renewal.
renewal. So one thing that does is it gives you that, okay, you are the owner of this thing. So you get, you are the owner of the property. So, and I think for me now, if I'm going to advise somebody, the reason why, working with known company is very okay is because of those extra charges, and you actually make mention of
Extra
that. Go and
charges.
bring 1 million so that you can actually own
Get
this.
a
But another thing, it may not be C of O that you must have. You can have other document too, right? You can have further documents too.
Like what? What are the documents?
That's government consent, and there are a lot. There are in fact like five of them. I can't really remember all of them now.
I think I get that. I get that because I learned that when you own a land and it has a C of O, in the case where maybe you bought it in a very localized area, then it now come that government want to do a thing, maybe a road, and the road passes through your land. Because we have a C of O, government are going to pay
Pay
you
you, yeah,
back the
exactly.
worth of the land.
The
It's
land,
like it's not the amount you bought it, the
the
amount
what
that the land worth at
at
that
that
current
moment,
time is
yeah.
what they're going to pay. But when you don't have a C of O, like you can actually even forfeit
You
it.
cannot you
You
cannot
cannot say
owe
anything
company. You
about.
cannot hold the government responsible for anything regarding that.
That's what I had. So
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe I will do it. I will do it. So you just had it now. In case you want to go for CFO and the money is plenty. In any ways, you bought the line. You go find a way to do the CFO. But just as you said, instead of the CFO, there are other documents you can get. Maybe you can make more researches to know
Research.
about those documents. But next time I want to buy, try to buy from a company. But when you buy from a company, they already have all these things sorted with the government. They have all these things laid out. So you don't need to go and be doing the CFO. They have done that for you. So that's another advantage of buying from a company. So I think that is good. So how can people get to know you in case they want to contact you, they want to ask questions, they want to make further inquiries? How can they contact you?
My handle is Barry Job Michael or Barry Job M. If you just search it, it will come up. In fact, if you search my name, it will come. If you search Barry Job Michael, it will pop up on LinkedIn. Like it will pop up on the search box, and then like my LinkedIn profile will come up. You can just hit me on from that.
Somebody might want to call you now or maybe send a WhatsApp. You know, we're in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Most people are WhatsApp
All
people.
right.
All those The person, if you even they type now, they go type the wrong thing. You have like, can you tell them your WhatsApp number now? Maybe they can write it down or maybe get a way of reaching to you on WhatsApp.
All right. My WhatsApp number is 09034623056. Let me take that again. 09034623056. That same number is my calling line. You can just call me during the business hour, right? So
So
thanks so much.
I don't know about him, but for me, when somebody asks me for my WhatsApp number, after calling, I tell them it's my WhatsApp number, it's my calling number, it's my OPay number, my PalmPay number, everything. So I don't know if that is
Exactly. Same thing for me too.
then you
You
guys
can
want to
make
send
payment
money,
into that.
it is
All right.
same number.
All right.
Yeah, it's good to have you, Buddy J.
Thanks for having me, Mr.
It's been a good
Nicholas.
time with you. So you can reach out to him, make
All
further
right.
inquiries, and ask more questions. And if you want to buy land, he sells land in a good location. Yeah, see you.